offense, David.
Yeah, confidence has to be at an all-time high. Great first half. I'm going to get more, Palmer. I'm not scared with the lead when I got the football late.
Yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You can see the quarterback's body language. He wants to go. He wants to go tempo. He wants to take shots. They're trying to light this scoreboard up.
Gets the back moving. Wilson will throw. He fires to the left side. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. The Razorbacks come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Got it in the middle, it's Pratt. Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Razorbacks moving quickly to the line. They just keep firing. First down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to adjust the pattern. From the red zone, looking for a space. Got the quick pass. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Here's first and goal, and a touchdown here might put this thing out of reach by halftime. Trying to pull his way in. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arkansas!
And man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Rides the back on the option, the give. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for room. It's Wilcox. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Quarterback on the keeper. Breaks into the open. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Picks up just a few before he's brought down. Not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. Typically, at this spot on the field, you make a fair catch. I'd call that risk-aversive, but it is good field position. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They've been the height of efficiency here in the first half, David. You've got to think they're going to try to click it right down the field here.
When you're looking at your playbook and it's worked so well in the first half, I don't know if they continue to do what I've been doing, Palmer, because it's been all gas.
Oh, that's right. Strike while the iron's hot, too, before this defense gets to going at halftime to potentially make some adjustments, show you some different looks in the second half. Whatever you've been doing, it's working. Keep it up.
Unloads it left. Got it. And he was dying to push his way in there, but he's knocked down at the 3. This offense has been running up and down the field, and here they are, 1st and goal, a chance to tack on another one before halftime. Wilson to pass. Quick completion on the out route. And he will score! Touchdown, Razorbacks!
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Here's the handoff. Shut down in the backfield again, and that might do it here in the half. And what a way for this defense to wind up the quarter. Kentucky will boot it deep to get the second half underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. They bring him down, but not before a really good return sets up this offense in solid field position. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Wilson will throw. Looking to the big tight end. Hauls it in. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. Looking downfield on first down. Throws for the tight end. And that one's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Let's go! Back to pass. Right down the middle. It's complete. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And the Razorbacks want to move quickly. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
Well, you see the offense trying to hook up on that in route, but the receiver just not able to create enough separation to complete that throw.
So now it's second and long. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make a connection.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, giving up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down.
Offense facing fourth down.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He caught it! And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
I think the defense was even caught off guard on that one, guys. Not seeing the field goal unit trot out onto the field. They had a golden opportunity there to...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Arkansas!
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming into the season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, take a peek at what's happening in this interesting battle in the MAC. Bowling Green is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. They're trailing by 10 to Kent State. The Maction never sleeps, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the move from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Barrett. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. A loose football in the end zone, and the defense there to pounce on it for 6.
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
And he tacks on the extra point. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. On the run from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And here's a fumble way behind the line. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding just kind of jump on it, make sure you keep possession.
Wants to fire on second down. He's loose at the 15. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Intercepted. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute there.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Right back to the well. Got enough space. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Razorbacks! Well, let's count them up. 1, 2, 3. 3 is the magic number for touchdowns.
Yeah, it's as easy as ABC. Goodness gracious. He's been getting whatever he wants, whenever he wants, however he wants. I want to change something up, or maybe focus on that guy that's getting the football a lot and scoring.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play get decided, just frying pan, meat face, ball game over.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation. To Reynolds Razorback Stadium, home of the Arkansas Razorbacks. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on last year's national champion, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Sooners will kick it away to start us off. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Razorbacks offense will take the field first. And you've got to believe this defense has put in extra time to try to slow down this tight end, David. But the question, can they even stop him?
It's one thing to watch it. It's another thing to stop him. And just impressed with the way they move him around. They use him. Sometimes he blocks. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. You're like, sometimes he's a lineman. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. So tough to figure out where he's going to be to double team him. But I bet he's got the attention of this defense, Jesse.
He does for sure, and because of that, David, I think it's going to open up some opportunities for maybe some of the other guys out wide. If you've got two guys covering the tight end as a quarterback, you've got to be ready to throw the football somewhere else sometimes, and so you might see a little bit more balance in the passing attack today.
Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. There he goes. Past the 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Arkansas!
Man, football, there's so many weapons now with small slots and big wide receivers. And then you got the tight ends now that have the speed to catch the football, chew up ground, and get to the end zone and make those big plays like he did right here.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with a big play. 68 yards on the touchdown pass. Here he comes with the return. The Sooners offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy. He's not the most talented quarterback in the country. But when he's hot, he's really, really tough to stop, David. It's important they get this guy going early.
Yeah, and it's not just him. Like, the offense has to, around him, play well. They've got to protect him. Receivers have to make plays. The running game would be good to get going. So it's got to be a team effort because then he can really be at his best.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction, not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And the ball's good job corralling that football, but he couldn't get it out of the end zone, and it'll be a safety. They'll get set for the free kick after the safety. Find some fresh air. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Looking down the middle. Got him downfield. There he goes. Touchdown, Razorbacks. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
Well, you know, this guy's a huge weapon catching the football, and David, he's difficult to bring down. What an athlete with his size and speed.
Dude, it's stupid. You want me to play defense now against all these guys and all this speed and skill all over a yard, and then you got a tight end like this who can not only catch it with his big frame and his big body, but do that after the catch. It's just so hard to play defense nowadays.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. defensive lineman gave them a verbal commitment just last week.
Yeah, you can't get enough of these guys, man. And they're excited because you're going to play so many defensive line. This is the guy that's going to come in, be in the rotation early and often.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place trying to help their defense. Off play action. And he's all bottom. They come up with their second safety of the game. You don't see that very often. After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away. Running into the open space.
Returner is tackled out at the 43. And your Arkansas Razorbacks will take
So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Wilson to pass. Caught near the sideline, it's Russell.
That's a nice catch, and it's a good job staying in bounds. If a quarterback would just give him a little bit more room, maybe have a little bit more space to make a play, instead, no gain.
Going to swing it on second down. Looking to the big tight end. Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception.
And that's why these guys played defense. If that were an offensive player or receiver, that would have easily have been a catch. Come on, man. You got to catch that and make that a pick.
On third down, going up top. He's taking the shot. He's got it. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
And, man, this QB has delivered all year long. All the hype coming in as a freshman. Like, will he get on the field? Not only does he get on the field, now we're talking late in the season about being a true freshman quarterback, possibly winning a Heisman. You talk about a guy that has handled every moment and embraced it and excelled. This guy has been phenomenal.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
He makes a catch. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
It's just incredible. You see the arm talent in that last throw. The quarterback position is the hardest position to play in team sports. The fact that this guy is right out of high school and somehow in the conversation to win the Heisman Trophy, that's one of the best stories right now in all of sports.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
The play-action fake. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas! He's no stranger to the end zone. His 50th career touchdown grab.
Doesn't matter who's calling plays, doesn't matter who the quarterback is. You throw this guy's direction if you want to win games. He is a difference maker. He's one of the best in the nation. 50 touchdown catches is incredible.
It's just incredible production and just sustained production consistently week in and week out in the lineup. You know, you're going to throw him the football, you know exactly what you're going to get. What an unbelievable number to hit.
And the kick is good, but there is a penalty flag because he paid for making that kick. I think they're going to get him for roughing the kicker. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Pocket breaking down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. defense falls on the wall. Going to be a turnover. There is little that warms the heart of a defender like a strip sack. Even better if you get the ball.
And I like the awareness of this defender on the play because he knew he might not actually get to the quarterback.
Touchdown, Razorbacks! And they take it in for 6 more points.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Got it in the middle, it's Jordan.
Love the play call on the RPO. That time the defender bites on the run fake, and that opens up the window for the slant coming in behind it. Nice job.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, he drops the throw. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And they are fortunate to get the ball back, but unfortunate to have a long way to go after that loss. And the Sooners will punt it away on fourth down. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They have it once again in spectacular field position, cashed in the last time and even better this time around. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The Razorbacks headed quickly to the line. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Gonna run it. It's Russell. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas!
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the point after is good. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. They're setting up the screen. Turning it on. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. New set of downs after the completion. Trying to move them on the counter. Got the first down and more. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. Oh, he's got a chance. They stripped it out. defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Well, the quarterback did everything right in terms of his reads on that option play. He was supposed to keep it, but he's got to do a better job of holding on to the ball. Give the defense credit for getting to him and creating the takeaway.
They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive.
29 Philly.
Wilson will throw. Looking to the big tight end. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Going for it all. Hits him in stride inside the 10. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks!
Well, they worked the play action, and he had his guy outside one-on-one on the go route, and there was no question who was going to be getting the football on this one. Phenomenal job stacking the defender on the route. He gets in behind him, able to make the catch way down the field, and then run it in for the touchdown.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 10, here he comes. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. They've been gashed by the proverbial buzzsaw, now to try to find a way to fight back into this game. A little screen to the running back. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. The Sooners now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Here's a heat.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Takes the handoff. It's Robinson. It's another safety. They get their 3rd one of this game. And they'll set up for the free kick from their own 20. He's in open space downfield. Oh, what a cut! He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. We reached the break. Arkansas has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. They've got a first down here to open the period. They'll run it from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Wilson to pass. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Moving away from pressure. Still running up a 40. It's a running room. Touchdown, Arkansas. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
When these offenses get in the rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
They'll try to add another to their lead. Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a thrilling 50-yard run for the touchdown. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. He'll start the return inside his 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. And this quarterback really needs to come out of his funk right now. They thought they'd be able to lean on their passing game, but so far it has been a complete struggle. Turnover didn't help either. They've got to take care of the football.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
Oh, he's got some space. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to throw on first down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Well, you got to know as a quarterback, when you're in an empty set, which means you have no running backs in the backfield with you, you got to be able to get rid of the football. You're expecting pressure. The clock's going to go off in your head. Not a good job of keeping 2 hands on the football, and the defense able to knock it loose.
And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have...
Touchdown, Razorbacks! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, oh man, what a day. His 3rd touchdown rushing, showing you he's got a little bit of everything. And padding those stats. And all you fantasy football guys, if you have my man at running back, it's a good day.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. They are set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he takes this from inside the 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. The Sooner offense returns to the field. And it's on the guy behind center to get this offense going. They came into this one believing that they could make explosive plays in the passing game, but they haven't taken care of the football, and they haven't. Breaks into the open. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
And the defense catches a break on that one. And this guy's not a superstar, but he's pretty dang reliable. And we talked to them about this guy. Like, he's kind of the security blanket for the quarterback. And him to drop that football doesn't happen often. You take those lucky things when you can get them.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The Sooners will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking for room, it's Russell. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead from 2 out to the 26. And the Razorbacks are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Got his man downfield. Made a defender miss. Oh, he found a space on the right. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Arkansas.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands, right to him, and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he puts through the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They capped that one off in style, a 74-yarder for the score. Razorbacks will boot it away to start the 2nd half. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. They keep it on the ground to open the third. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17.
I don't like the play call. You're down this much against the best run defense in the entire country. You're just smashing your face against the wall. You're not going to get it done. To win this game, you're going to have to throw the ball to get back in.
And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And his first pass is incomplete.
This is a situation here in the 3rd quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Bunch formation for these receivers. Out of the gun to give to the back. Picks up the first down. Tons of room in the middle. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Razorbacks!
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he makes the extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the American. Rice has the lead right now, but they haven't been able to separate themselves just yet inside this building that hosted Super Bowl VIII. They're up by 10 over Memphis. We'll circle back. If anything big happens in this clash in the American, you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Determined run, but he stopped after 2 yards down at the 13. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Wheeler. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. He lobs one high down the left side. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse.
Man, teams that play cover 1 at an elite level have an elite guy in the middle of the field that he's playing zone, everybody else playing man, and he can cover so much ground. You watch him run, breaks on the football when he needs to, goes and makes the big interception.
And Arkansas ready to send out this offense.
Come on, set.
Off play action on 1st down. He fires one deep over the middle. And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. So the O-lineman got a little too far downfield. It wipes out the touchdown, and they'll back it up 5.
Green 25.
Off the play fake. He rifles one deep down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Wilson will throw. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Arkansas!
It's so nice as a quarterback when it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He's a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be knocked down. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. He'll keep it himself. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains, they were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Sooners line up to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. He'll signal for and make the fair catch right around midfield. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Razorbacks racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And this guy has been putting up huge video game type stat numbers each and every week. Threw for over 300 yards last week. He's putting up another.
It's complete. He gets it in. Touchdown Razorbacks.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Hold and fire complete. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The Sooners have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Touchdown, Arkansas! The defense takes matters into its own hands. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
have said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome between the hedges to Athens, Georgia and Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Razorbacks will kick it away first. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. The Bulldogs offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. They'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Back to pass, it's Stockton. Tight end finds a soft spot. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. The Dogs will line it up on 1st and 10. Power football with the run. Oh, better look out. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. And the Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll try to get the first through the air. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous... There he goes. Defense trying to take it back.
You've got to have better ball security on offense. The football possession, that is priceless. Losing possession, turning the ball over, that kills you in games. That loses games. And that is a bad, bad play at a bad time.
Deep in the season, that crisp air all around you, and this feels like a must-win game, guys.
This is a game that will impact the college football playoff. It'll have conference championship implications, and it'll have bowl game implications as well. David.
Touchdown, Razorbacks! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. To throw, it's Stockton. Finds the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Guys, let's chat about Georgia. Every team needs those big dudes up front, and man, they got a mauler from the high school recruiting ranks. Big 4-star D lineman. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Well, you see the excitement from the fan base and the reaction. It's all over the place, and you understand why. Because just being able to have that size at that position, play the defensive line, is so important for these college teams. He'll fit right in.
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. It's a fumble. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. And maybe this guy was hoping somebody would bail him out, like a tuck rule or something.
Not going to be so lucky this time around. Give the defense credit. This pass rush is serious. It's real. And this quarterback is now going to have to play with a clock in his head that's going off just a little bit quicker. He's got to do a better job understanding when to get rid of it.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Razorbacks are threatening on 1st and goal. He wants to throw it. Trying to barrel in. And they will score. Touchdown, Arkansas.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature, and you find them, and they produce like this. You keep finding them.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point makes it 14-0. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be 1st down.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is
nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. The Bulldogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to throw, it's Stockton. Pressure coming, and here's a fumble way behind the line.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover, and the offense falls on the field.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Georgia sends out the punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on, turning it on! They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
That's just a really nice job by the running back, making the first guy miss and going to get positive yards. This guy's got some wiggle. You saw it on that play.
Runs through a tackle. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. Goes straight ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Razorbacks! They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
This offense is looking ridiculous. 3 touchdowns now in the first quarter, doing whatever they want at will. I don't know if you're panicking, Palmer, but, I mean, they got to put something together on the other side of the field, or else this one's going to get ugly fat.
One thing I know, David, is the defensive staff, after having the ball just run down their throat and thrown over their heads, they need to make some adjustments earlier than they probably anticipated, because right now they have no answers for this offense.
And he takes this from inside the 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And the Dogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air, it's Stockton. Rushes on him. And now they lost the ball down here. Yeah, that seems about right. Defensive touchdown. Absolute catastrophe for this offense.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
Lining up for the PAT. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball's Their chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing.
Set to kick this one away.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Snagged in the middle, it's Taylor. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Let's take a little step back and have a look at Georgia. They've climbed into the top 15, reached a little bit of a checkpoint, haven't they? Playoff is 12 teams. But it's right about this range that people start tuning in to see what you can do, to see if you're the real deal. Isn't that right, David?
Yeah, and cheering against you, right? Like a lot of times because their teams are doing well or competing with you. But let's see if the squad can build on the momentum. Starting to get some momentum, some love. Now, Jesse, how do they handle that?
I'm excited to see how this team is going to finish, too, because we know they've got talent. They've got guys that can take the game over. The question I have now moving forward, can they do it on the biggest stages? And today, it's about as big as it gets.
First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wilson to pass. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Inside the 40. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37.
And this is the frustration in playing man-to-man coverage. All the guys on your defense are chasing their guys. They don't have vision on the quarterback, but he is such a good athlete. He notices it, he takes off, he chews up yards, and makes a big play.
Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. He'll get rid of it. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped.
And he shows you the arm right there, but I tell you what, I've been impressed with this young man and his ability to do both. Rush, throw, lead a team, put up huge numbers in the top 10 in total TDs running and passing. And this dude very much in the Heisman race. He's had a great season. He can do a little bit of everything.
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Arkansas. And at this point, they're just rubbing their noses in it.
There's nothing positive to be able to take away from this. You got beat down, you move on to the next game, start working on the next opponent. This one's over.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Cal is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Aaron Rodgers should never be counted out of any game. It's a tight one right now. They're trailing by only 5 to UNLV. That's where things stand right now. And, of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. The give to the single back. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Here comes the heat. And now the ball is... The offense back on top of it. That's going to be a safety, but trust me, that could have been much, much worse. They'll get set for the free kick after the safety.
Set to kick this one away.
Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Ripping through the defense.
Brings it out to the 44. And the Arkansas offense will take over.
And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want them. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So on this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Caught behind the line. It's Russell.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The Razorbacks come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll move the wide receiver. On fourth down, looking to pass. Hauls it in, the first down and more. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
Throws a nice completion there for a first down. This guy has been the biggest key to this team's success all season long. He's shown up in big moments. He's won big games. He's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's in the discussion to win the Heisman Trophy.
And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
Well, it's a simple play. QB's just looking for his big fella, the tight end, and he couldn't reel it in.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. He's going to take off. Not just hard-nosed running, that's cement-nosed running as he gets into the 25. That's the end of the quarter, and Arkansas has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Can't get into the ground. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. And the Razorbacks are rolling down the field.
Here we go.
Handoff from the gun. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. They'll run play action. Grabbed over the middle. It's Platt. Touchdown, Razorbacks! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Number 83.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
Arkansas 44, Georgia 0.
On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. On the run, it's Frazier. Solid gain to get him out close to the 20. Pick up a 5 to the 19. Guys, let's chat about Georgia. Really good win on the recruiting trail last week. Got a commitment from a 4-star linebacker.
He's going to help them out a lot because of his speed. He simply has things you can't coach from the linebacker position. So his ability to track the ball sideline to sideline, but also get downhill, he's going to make this defense a whole lot more difficult to move the football against.
They'll move the tight end. Back to throw, it's Stockton. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. Georgia lining up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. He will make the fair catch just a few yards shy of the big field. They'll start this drive at their own 48. the play fake on first down to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Brown. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And, man, this guy's shown you the whole gamut, the whole arsenal. Like, he can run, he can throw, he can handle the moment, he can handle pressure. I'm interested to see how he finishes this season. He's already in the top 10 in total touchdowns, rushing and passing. Had a phenomenal year. Now is the time late in the season when you can go win those individual awards.
When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
The Razorbacks will have a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Arkansas! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. I mean, the way this team has dominated this game, impressive to say the least.
And it's cool now because you're kicking the credit of them so bad, you start to put the backups in, and all them get to get juice and get to get some playing time, get some feel good. And the other side, well, they're just taking it right to the face.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Good blocking up front. Great job following it. He's got 6 to the 18.
You love to see this on offense early in drives. Getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Gives it on the option. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Dogs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw, it's Stockton. Throws for the tight end. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Georgia sent out the punt team. He's got it. Slips through the line. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Give to the running back. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. He now has 72 yards on the ground, and that magical 1,000-yard mark is oh so close. Pulled down at the 29 after getting 5. On the move, it's Russell. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25. And the Razorbacks are in the hurry-up. They'll try to get it through the air. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. A 1st down run in the red zone. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And again, he gets nothing. This defense is not giving up anything on the goal line. The give to the fullback. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Razorbacks!
Nice job on 3rd and goal. You know what's coming. I know what's coming. The physicality, the offensive line doing a great job, and the fullback gets the handoff right up the gut, takes it downhill, uses his power, and falls into the end zone for the touchdown.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Cal is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Aaron Rodgers should never be counted out of any game. They're trailing by 9 to UNLV. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
And this offense on 1st down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Got it behind the line. It's Frazier. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Georgia lining up to punt it away. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Wilson will throw. Looking left. Wide open downfield. Found a seam on the left. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep.
And an early completion for this dude, but you'll see a lot of that. I mean, he's been unreal this season, like spreading the football around, multiple guys. Every game you look up, he's putting up huge numbers. This offense is built around his ability to throw the football, and that's why he's one of the best in all of college football.
This offense has been running wild in the 1st half, but wait, they want more before they go to the locker room. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Arkansas!
Well, I think the coaching staff and fans knew that this guy was going to play a big role in this offense this year, but I don't know if anyone expected him to have this kind of season statistically, guys. That's his 20th rushing touchdown on the season.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacks on the extra point. They wasted no time on that drive. 2 plays, touchdown just like that.
65, Georgia 0.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. What they can do on this drive as it starts at the 8. Back to pass, it's Stockton. Setting up the screen. Oh, he's got some space. Out of bounds, stopped just short of the 20 at the 19, and now they feel like they have room to operate. They're backed up just a little, 1st and 10 from their own 19. Motion from the wideout. Looking downfield on 1st down. Hauls it in. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Bulldogs want to pick up the tempo. Back to pass on 2nd down. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick strike complete. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The defense calls the timeout, their 2nd of the day, as they try to get their act together. Georgia sends out the punt team. He'll take it on the return. He's got great speed. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the 1st half. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. He's going to run it. Slipping, sliding, dancing his way down to the 32. The Razorbacks can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking downfield, and time is running short. He put some heat on that one down the middle. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Razorbacks!
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. Here he comes from inside his own 5. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Breaks into the open. Never underestimate the power of moving forward and creating breathing room. He's up to the 17. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Athens.
The Bulldogs will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the 2nd half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the 2nd half. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup.
And how about the year he's put together? I mean, he is in the top 10 in passing in college football, obviously. And obviously, we're talking about him for the Heisman, but just a guy you've been able to trust, a dynamic passer, throwing the football all over the yard. This team has been built on him, and he's had an unbelievable season.
Got him downfield. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
Well, late in the year, this guy is square in the middle of the Heisman Trophy discussion because of his performance. He throws a nice completion there for a 1st down, but it's been week in, week out. Big moments. He's led this team to a ton of wins. He is their best player.
Gonna run it. It's Russell. finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Makes the catch with defenders everywhere. And now the defense backed up with a 1st and goal from the 5. And the Razorbacks didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Touchdown, Arkansas! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Reese, that's 3 for the young fella. I mean, this dude's smelling the end zone. Anytime he gets near it, you know he's going to lower his shoulder, do whatever it takes to get in the
I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible upset, 2 really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite.
Welcome to a really compelling matchup that almost has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. Today, one of the best running back matchups you're going to see all season long. 2 stars colliding here. Welcome to Notre Dame Stadium, the legendary home of the Fighting Irish. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Notre Dame will kick it off to get us underway. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he's brought down after a solid effort in that return. So the Arkansas Razorbacks offense comes on the field first today. We'll see this quarterback, Kirk, who's very much a contender for the Heisman Trophy. He told us he's trying to ignore that talk, but the numbers he's putting up as we head toward the home stretch make it impossible. more.
Yeah, and I think he's done a really good job of kind of putting this on the back burner, the individual accolades. He's focused on winning games. I think it has a big part of why he's been able to enjoy such a great year.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And the Razorbacks come to the line to run the hurry-up. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? He shreds the tackle. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. They'll run it here. And they finally stop him at a decent gain that time. Early in the season, I think you get your sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Well, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field.
They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Caught near the goal line. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be first and goal.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
They'll run it here. The fullback gets the carry. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
Chris, how about this old-school approach here? What, they have three tight ends, and they run the fullback in? That is pure power by this offense.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. So Notre Dame's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. And we know this top quarterback is a confident guy, but talking to him, he's also well aware how good that edge pass rusher on the other side is.
Well, he better be ready today. He's got great skill. We know what he's capable of doing, but this will be the best defensive end that he's faced all year with that kind of pass rushing ability. So he's going to have to maneuver around in that pocket to make plays.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Handoff from the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown.
And this is going to be a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
After giving up the safety, they have to kick it away here now. He's got room to run. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a receiver wide open here. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Here we go. That huge explosive play has set the offense up in the red zone. Trying to run it. It's Hill. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And the single back takes the handoff. That was a nice juke, but not much room to run. He's brought down for a short down.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Loaders into the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That makes the score Arkansas 16, Notre Dame 0.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Back to throw. It's Joseph. Taking a shot deep down the right side. That ball's incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down. Now it's second down here. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Bringing pressure. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
The Razorbacks will line up now. It's first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. All right, second down and goal now for this offense.
You know, when the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line, you love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure.
And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Razorbacks. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kirk.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score Arkansas.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? A deep shot to the left side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it. Getting set. Here's second down. Send the back in motion. Dropping back. It's Joseph. He's looking deep again. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted. Take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. This one will be fair caught. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. So here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. Oh, they trap for a sack. And the Razorbacks will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Well, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. So off the play fake there, the big tight end gets open downfield.
Well, I love this call right here. Anytime you can run the football, eventually it opens up play action. Linebackers and safeties' eyes are in the backfield. They lose the tight end completely, and the quarterback throws that one on rhythm for a nice game. You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to chuck it again. Delivers quickly to the left side. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. So a field goal attempt coming up now. This is a daunting attempt from 54 yards out. Let's see if he's got the leg. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And the kickoff is hammered. Sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They're going to run it. Matt gets the carry. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run. Loses 2 yards. Running play goes backwards. Makes it second down and 12 now. Scanning the field. It's Joseph. The sure hands. It's Williams. They bring him down after a short gain there. So it's third and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
They'll kick it away here. And here's the return now from midfield. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. And really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. That's just a minor blip in what's been a thoroughly dominating performance. And now the first play of this drive will begin at the 36. And there's the handoff. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first.
And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Recovered by the defense, and they're on the move. Touchdown, Arkansas. A huge defensive score.
Oh, it's your worst nightmare if you're a quarterback. They bring the blitz. He doesn't recognize it. Ball goes on the ground. Defense does a great job of picking this thing up. That's exactly what they hope for. Catch the quarterback off guard. It works out, and it gets them a touchdown.
Arkansas 33, Notre Dame 0.
Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
He makes the grab. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid game. Offense comes up to the line. He might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. To throw, it's Joseph. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Ball scooped up by the defense. Touchdown, Razorbacks. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
Number 9 with the defensive score.
Potential momentum shift there. They scoop up the fumble and score on it.
Boy, you just got to give credit to this defender for locating the ball, getting his hands on it, and then scooping it and scoring. So often you see guys that just want to go down. This guy realized, hey, I got athletic ability. I can pick it up. I'm going to score myself.
We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team now. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the cortical. Stop him for a loss. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Pass rush closing in. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. They bring the punter onto the field now. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. Back to pass. It's Wilson. Looking deep to the right side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Makes the catch. It's Russell. Breaks 1 tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. The Razorbacks hustle to the line to run the hurry up. The 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Makes the catch downfield. Tremendous toughness here. Touchdown, Arkansas. The big tight end would not be denied. What a play.
That's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
And the extra point was up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. The back's got it. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the offense. The shotgun handoff here. And they'll get him down that time.
What a job to bounce back by this offense. They get all the yardage back that they lost on this run and more. Now they're back on track with a very manageable 3rd and short.
Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1. And the punt team now on to kick it away. Looking to flip the field here. No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. From the shotgun, here's an inside give.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. And then 1st down, right back to the running game. Touchdown, Razorbacks. This offense really clicking.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That makes the score for Ncaa 54, Notre Dame 0.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. To throw, it's Joseph. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver. Hunter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on 3rd down? Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking deep down the right side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. On the kick now for the 5th time today. He'll field it close to midfield. And the returner is brought down. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. 1st down, looking for more now. He made the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground.
Okay, here comes the hurry up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Keeping it on the ground here. A juke to man, but not much room to maneuver. Stopped after a small gain. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Arkansas. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a
Razorbacks will kick this away to begin the 2nd half. He'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. The first play at the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's a sack. They've got it back at the 4-yard line.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. That'll be a safety. So after the safety, it's now a free kick coming up. They'll punt it away from the 20. Breaks into open space.
The returner brings it out to the 44. And the Arkansas offense.
And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. Offense getting set. It's second down. Handoff here from the shotgun. What a move into open space. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30. And a first down. The Razorbacks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100.
Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks. He would not be stopped.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
Extra point try coming now. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team